Welcome, students. Today we will be learning how to use a digital tool called ComicLife. You're going to use this tool to create a comic that breaks down the preparatory steps in a single pirouette. We've been working on pirouettes in class, and this project will give you an opportunity to freeze frame each of those positions we've been practicing in order to check for technical error or to help you remember the order of the steps. You will be graded on including all of the preparatory steps for a single pirouette in your comic, and your ability to demonstrate the positions properly and spelling and grammar. So this assignment is also going to be used as a study tool to help you prepare for the ballet practicum. In the practicum, you're going to be able to demonstrate a single pirouette successfully along with a series of other movements. And this comic is going to help you review those positions as you physically practice the movement. Using ComicLife is a way to freeze each position, which can help you commit the movements to muscle memory as you practice. This assignment meets the Maryland Standard Dance Standard 1, which is to demonstrate professional standards of performance etiquette and practices to meet course expectations. More specifically, the objective for this class and this assignment is to create a visual aid for yourself that includes the preparatory steps of a single pirouette in order to review for the ballet practicum. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to use each of the tools in ComicLife in order to create your comic. We're not going to complete an entire comic, but I'm going to show you each of the steps so that you know what you're doing when you go ahead and do your own assignment. Okay, so I'm going to take my face away now, and so you can see the entire screen. And so, okay, let's go ahead and get started. First, you're going to go ahead and select the template for your comic. And as you can see by the menu on the right of the screen, this menu up here, there are several different page templates you can choose from. We are going to choose I because it has 7 cells. So the top longer cell is going to be for your title, and the other 6 cells are going to be for your pictures. So you're going to click it once so that you see that little hand, and then you're going to drag that all the way over and stick it into the center part of your frame. Okay, so first thing is we're going to create a title. So you're going to go down here to lettering, and you're going to click on that. And your title can be anything as long as it's creative and appropriate and makes sense with the assignment. So for this title, the student that helped me with this was Grace. So we're going to write Grace's Pirouette Adventure. Okay, and then you're going to click Place Lettering. And when you place the lettering in there, you're going to go ahead and drag it up into the title frame, and then you can go ahead and stretch it out using these blue circles. Stretch it out and make it fit the frame. So you can kind of play around with this. I'm just giving you a demo really quickly, but you can play around so that it really fits and looks nice and is in the center. So that's how you create a title, and you're going to use that long cell at the top for that. The 6 cells at the bottom are going to be for pictures. So you're going to go ahead, we'll just do 1. But what you're going to do is you're going to have created a folder on your desktop after you take the pictures on your own, and you can just use an iPhone camera or phone camera to take the pictures and then upload them to your computer or to the school computer, and you can save them onto a folder and just give them a title name like ComicLife Assignment. That's the easiest way to keep them all in one place for an assignment like this. So I called my folder Grace. As you can see the drop-down menu. This is the Grace folder, and all the JPEGs just pop right up. So the first picture is of Grace doing first position. Okay, so the set of 6 pictures that you should have taken should include first position, tendu à la seconde, fourth position, a passe en relevé to the front, a passe en relevé to the back, and a finishing position, which can be either 5th or 4th. And these will all be outlined in the assignment rubric. So here's first position, which you should know is the very first position that you do in a single pirouette. So what we're going to do now, because Grace is sideways, I'm going to show you how to rotate that. So click on this purple thing, and you just click and hold, and then just kind of rotate the image. And then you can adjust it to fit the frame. Yep, so that looks pretty good. So there's Grace. And you're going to go ahead and do that for all of the 6 pictures. Just drag and drop and then rotate if needed. Other cool things that you can do once you have the picture in there is rotate the whole thing. Make it look like a little kooky, right? Like tip it to the side. And then if you go up here and click Style, you can choose to give it like a little shadow or a glow in the background. So let's make that one green, okay? And these are all different options. I encourage you to play around and kind of figure out how to make it unique and your own. So the next thing that we're going to do, once you have all of your pictures on there and you've decided the kind of style and placement for each one, is you're going to create a speech or thought bubble for each of the pictures. So as you can see, there are plenty of options of here on the bottom half of your screen where my mouse is. So you can pick any one of those and you're going to drag and drop. So let's go ahead, let's pick this one, and we're going to drag and drop, and you can put it anywhere in the image that makes sense. So right there, and then as soon as you drop it, it'll have a little text box that says your words here, and that's where you're going to type in. So what words should you type? Your text should include either a demonstration, a verbal demonstration of what your body is doing, or what your brain should be thinking during that part of the step. So for example, in the cell with the picture of you in first position right here, you could write something like pull up to remind yourself to use your core to pull up from the center while in this position. So let's write that. Let's write. We'll write first position, colon, pull up, exclamation point. Okay, and that's, once I click away, the text kind of centers in the text box, and there's Grace saying it. It looks a little weird, like it's coming from her shoulder, so I'm going to move it away and back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. So there she goes. So that's it. And you're going to go ahead and drag and drop all the pictures and the text and include every single step, and that's your assignment. So thanks for watching, and please let me know if you have any questions in class.